So one of the biggest questions that we get and Universal probably gets all the time is it okay for families? Is it okay to bring my kids here? We're going to be looking at all the different rides, shows, food, and everything that you need to be prepared for your trip in 2024.
So if you have little ones that have special needs and you need a quiet place for them to just calm down and be away from all the craziness and the heat of the park, you can come over here to Health Services and they have a quiet room for them. You can dim the lights in there. They have a little crawl space for them to crawl and play and stuff on the wall to keep them entertained. It's a really nice area and fully take advantage of it when you're coming. If you're bringing littles with you and you don't have a stroller, the first thing you want to do when you get to the park, as soon as you come into the gates, go to your left and you'll see the Stroller Rentals over here. You can rent a single stroller for $15 and you can go ahead and rent a double stroller, which we would recommend, for $30. But the strollers here at Universal are really uncomfortable for the kids and it's very top heavy. So if you have any kind of bags or anything like that, we recommend renting a stroller outside with a third-party company. We'll put the 2 stroller companies that we recommend down in the description below. The Universal Studios side is struggling a little bit when it comes to kids entertainment over here, but that's all going to be fixed this year because DreamWorks is opening in 2024. We don't have an exact date yet, but we know it's coming this year. They're going to have characters like Shrek, Gabby's Dollhouse, Trolls, Kung Fu Panda. I think a lot of people are most excited for Shrek because we lost it to VillainCon over there. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what this area brings and how much they actually have for the kids to do.
At the time of recording this, it is still Christmas time here at Universal. Universal has a lot of events here. They have Christmas. They go all out for that for the kids. Most of that takes place in Dr. Seuss Landing. But then you have Mardi Gras with the food, the entertainment, the characters. Universal always has something going on every single year. So anytime is really a good time to come to Universal. You don't have to worry about missing out on something just because there's an event that's not family friendly.
Not today.
If we have to recommend a place to eat for the family, I would say Minions Cafe would be the best option. Only because you have so much variety. There's PB&J sandwiches, your pasta dishes, and I would say a close second would be Krusty Burger over in Springfield. You can't go wrong with either, but let's go with Minions Cafe on this one.
With the addition of VillainCon added to Universal Studios, that now makes 12 rides between both parks that you can take your kids on. That's not even including the shows, but that's all we have for Universal. Let's make our way over to Islands now.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, Islands of Adventure has so many roller coasters, too many thrill rides. Actually not true. So Islands of Adventure, we all know, came after Universal Studios opened. They actually got it right the second time. Islands of Adventure has way more to do for kids than Universal does.
Imagine Needville flower entry. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It simply will not. Be kind to the trees, be kind to our earth. Yes, you make the difference. Show our world what it's worth.
On a day like this is actually the perfect time to make this point. It's busy, and so when on busy days where you can't ride all the rides, there's 3 different play areas right here in Islands of Adventure, and we're headed to one of them right now in the Discovery Center. It is more of an indoor play area. It's right next to Camp Jurassic, you can't miss it, but we're headed there now so the kids can get some energy out.
So the best part is, if you guys have kids that are at least like 4 and up, you can do thrill rides like this with your kids. This was Alexa's first time being able to go on it, and I think she loved it. Now, just because your little one might meet the height requirement for a ride, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll actually enjoy themselves. Even if the ride is not intense thrill-wise, Universal has some pretty intense theming on their rides. For example, the theming for Kong alone is enough to scare my 3-year-old. So we pretty much cover her eyes going through there, and the ride can get a bit intense. So my advice would be to just look up a YouTube video, see what they would like and what they wouldn't like. If you know your child has a tendency to be more afraid of stuff like that, then just skip it and move on to the next thing. We've been coming here for since we were kids, and I have never been in here before, ever. This is the coolest thing. I don't know, this might have Camp Jurassic beat. Camp Jurassic, I would say, if you have older kids, definitely take them there. If you have younger ones, 6 and under, around that age, especially if you have multiples, this is way easier to manage your kids and like keep an eye on them, because Camp Jurassic is just like, as an adult, I get lost in there. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I think this is gonna be our new spot.
Well, as you can see, the future is looking bright for families here at Universal. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like this video, let us know what you found the most helpful in this video. If you want to see the last one that we did here at Universal, talking about families and breaking down the height requirements and pretty much everything you need to know to be prepared, you can watch that video right here. We will see you on the next one. Take care.